Hi, my name is Denisse Monge. Last week I did a video on manifesting and a meditation on manifesting. This week I wanted the focus to be on finding our life purpose. So one of the things that I get asked a lot from my students or from clients that I see is, how do I find my life purpose? And I think that is such a loaded question, and I'm going to try to break it down in a simple way, and my learnings and in my teachings and what I've kind of learned throughout. So the first thing that you want to do is take out a piece of paper, old school style, get a pen, get a paper. And if you don't have it, fine, write it on your phone. But I want you to write down the 5 things that make you you. The 5 things that you've had since you were a kid, that you know that if somebody were to be like, you know what, they're like this, they're this kind of person, blah, 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 whatever that is. And I'm going to go ahead and start by giving my 5 things that make me me. Well, my first thing is talking. I love talking. I love talking to anybody, anything. I was always the kind of kid that was getting in trouble because I talked too much. Literally, you put me in a timeout and I would find out what the wall was feeling. Like, I would imagine it. You know, I had a big imagination and I could talk to anything and anyone. The second thing is that I'm always moving my body. Like, I'm a very expressive person. How I talk is with my hands. How I feel is with my body. Like, hugging, loving, kind of just an embodiment, a sense of embodying. The third thing, which kind of took me a while to accept, was this one, is that I'm sensitive. So for a long time, I've always heard, oh, you're sensitive, you're too sensitive. And in a way, at first, I didn't like it too much. But now I have learned to accept that, yeah, I'm highly sensitive. I have changed my relationship with that meaning, because I think sometimes sensitivity can be seen as weak, when rather I feel connected to a lot of things around me, to the earth, to the people around me, to my family, to my friends, to strangers. I have this higher awareness, this higher perception, almost like a body receptivity within myself, that I can truly feel what I feel. But that one took me a while. Number 4, I wrote speaking my mind. So this one used to get me in trouble a lot too, especially growing up in a Latino household. It's like, parents are a little tougher on us. But I was always kind of speaking my mind. And I remember at the same time, I was always doing research to what I was speaking to. So it's not necessarily that I was speaking my mind out of nowhere. Like, I had maybe read something, or I had, if I was curious about something, I would take it upon myself to know what I'm talking about, to know that if I'm gonna speak my mind, it's because it's something that I know. And to this day, I don't, I hope you don't come to my class or like know me and be like, man, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, I try to do as much research as possible and to talk to people that are in that field, that can give me that can learn and teach me something. So I've been very curious in that sense, and then speaking from that curiosity. The 5th thing that I picked was that I'm fun, and that I'm funny, and that I'm lighthearted. I truly try to make everybody around me have fun, but most importantly, I want to know that I'm having fun with myself, and that when you come and meet me, that we're having fun together, that it's not not fun for everybody involved, that everyone who is in this place is having fun. So with that being said, those are the 5 things that I picked. I want to talk a little bit about mindset. So if I would have taken this and not seen, okay, what is this going to benefit me? What is all these qualities that I have are going to benefit me, rather than seeing them as my downfall, or rather than seeing them as not good attributes to have. I think that changing my mindset as, okay, this is who I am, I accept this, and I'm gonna make money off of this. I'm gonna, approach this as this is my purpose. This is how I'm supposed to be communicating. Especially with the third one that I said, being sensitive. I feel like sometimes if I didn't have a good relationship with that word, it would be like, oh man, I'm sensitive. Let me hide. Let me not put myself out there. Let me not share what I know, or let me just, I'm too whatever it is. Okay, then I want to share two of my favorite quotes, and they're both from the book The Alchemist. If you're having a hard time figuring out what your life purpose is, get that book. Don't be attached to anything that happens after you read that book. It's gonna change your life, and after that you will see that a lot of things will come together. But two of the quotes that resonated with that from that book were, when you want something, all the universe conspires to helping you achieve it. With that being said, the universe wants your happiness. I want your happiness. I want you to live a life that you feel empowered, that you feel successful, that you feel that you're doing your best. Because happy people do their best, and people that do their best are here changing the world. So I want you to look at yourself and be like, man, I'm ready. I deserve to be happy. The other one that I love is, remember, wherever your heart is, there you will find your treasure. Beautiful. So connecting to your heart, right? Once again, listening to your heart's desires. What makes you, what is that thing that you know when you have a glimpse of it? You're like, man, this really touches my heart. I know that for me, I have it in very different moments, but in the two things that have turned out to be my job or my sustainability for myself is when I photograph people, when I take pictures of people. After usually the session, I'm always like, I feel almost like crying, because I feel like, man, I am so blessed that this person allows me to see them, that this person allows me to photograph this time in their life, this memory, this idea, this concept. And I have just such gratitude all over my body that I just feel like I'm almost like in awe. And the last one, and the one that I think is the one that took me, another one that took me a while, is teaching. Teaching for me is everything. Like, it's absolutely where all my life experiences are meant to be, things that I don't want to share about myself, things that I don't want to tell anybody. Here is where I'm like, okay, I can't hide. I can't play small. I can't let this shadow of me or this side of me, I have to teach from that part, because I have learned that with teaching, it gives me vulnerability. It keeps me present in my life, that if I show up for my life, I'm able to show up as a teacher. I'm able to show up as a student. I'm able to connect with the person in front of me. I'm able to connect with the person outside of me. And truly, those two things give me so much joy in my life. So that's how I find my life purpose: talking, moving my body, sensitive, speaking, doing research, and then being fun and lighthearted. Comment down below, what are your five top characteristics, and then from there we'll go on there and we'll continue doing this work together. Thank you so much for following me on this journey, and I wish you a blessed day.